Anyway, 2015 Dodge Charger SRT. Next one. This one, Runway Marshal. Does have some, I don't know if you can see that. The thing over there. Supposed to be supposed to be the yellow lights, like, you know, those lights the airport cars have, or buses, or emergency cars that tow you, those sorts of lights. Anyway, digging in. Why does it remind me of Diecast that was also made by Hot Wheels but sold in McDonald's for some reason? Maybe if I found those that I've got from McDonald's, I'll show you in a video. Maybe if I find them. I'm not promising anything about this one at least. Anyway, only 4 vehicles left. Regarding Hot Wheels, I've left the best one for last. Now, if you're from Malaysia, you probably, there's a higher chance than the rest of us that you've driven a car. You've driven a car called Proton. Maybe there's a Malay pronunciation as well. Let's just check that. Proton. Oh, I see. So, yeah, that's the Malay pronunciation. I think it's quite a recently established manufacturer compared to some other car manufacturers. Oh yeah, I see. 1983 to be specific. So they're 41 years old as a car manufacturer. Well, they on the Wikipedia page it says Proton was established on May 7, 1983 as Malaysia's sole national budget car company until the advent of Perodua in 1993. Okay, so well, needless to say, sounds interesting to say the least. The one that I've got is of Sega. A red one. Anyway, digging in. I don't know why, but this car reminds me a bit of an Alfa Romeo budget car, Renault, and also of a Toyota. They kind of nailed it though. Oh, I see. You guys in Malaysia also drive like the Japanese, the Brits, the Irish, and so on. Yeah, can definitely say they struck a chord with me. If I am to be honest, from the diecast that I've opened so far, if I were to make a tier list right now, maybe I'll do, and even show you footage right now. I'd definitely put the Volvo first, and this one second, and maybe the second place I'll put the Star Trek ship as well, just because it is unusual, and I'd definitely like to have something like that to go to work with, to commute every day. So yeah, you'll keep seeing bits and pieces of that footage right now. Now the last Hot Wheels that I've got, this is a Ford GT40, British car actually. I'm going to say it's a British car. It has a rather interesting history. Anyway, digging in. Yep, I was right about the British bit, from what I've known about it at least. You know, at first when I've seen the 2017 version, at first I didn't really like it. Then I remember seeing the Grand Tour episode where Richard and James took a flight from JFK to Buffalo in New York, and they had to meet with Jeremy Clarkson, who was driving the latest 2017 Ford GT to the Niagara Falls. It kind of changed my opinion. Despite being a bit more different than the original car and the 2006 version, which Jeremy Clarkson also had, but sold it, and wasn't really feeling that it was worth the amount of money, the hype it had. All I can say is that the GT, well, amazing car. Good job, Ford. Now, I think you've seen it if I posted the video already. Yeah, my schedule has been a mess in the last couple of weeks when it comes to videos. I've been just filming it to really edit a lot. Now I'm going for something a bit bigger when it comes to scale. Those two. And I'm going to start with the Porsche first. Well, just because. Yeah, it does have some tape here. Now, maybe in some regards, I admit I may be a pantroglodites. You'll have to Google that bit for yourself. When it comes to certain basic tasks like opening a box or something, like a packaging. I have to admit, when it comes to the color, genuinely don't like it. I don't think it really fits the Porsche style, but again, who am I to judge? Trying to... Yeah, I did it! I did it! I've opened the door! I've opened the door! And on the other side, it doesn't have a... You can still open the door as far as I can work that out, but it's a bit more difficult. Maybe I'll need to use a pencil for that matter. Let's see. Yeah, did it. Did it. It looks a bit, it looks kind of cute. With the froggy headlights. Froggy and resembling of frogs. And yeah, the boot lid looks like it can be open, but I'm not going to delve into that territory. I'm kind of afraid to damage this one. Oh. I'm going to post pictures of it as well, but the interior actually has something a lot interesting. I doubt people watching this have a 911 Turbo, but if you have, well, I suppose if that's the case, or you know about it, tell me a bit about the bit you've just seen on the screen right now. Looks intriguing, to say the least. Moving on. Last one. Now, the last one is actually a car that was exclusively reserved for the Japanese market and had to be made with the steering wheel on the correct side. Still, a very good car of the 2000s. Oh yeah. Well, let's see if this time the Pantroglodites mode disappears. Yep. Disappeared entirely. This time I'm opening it from the back. Just in the same case for the Porsche, I have to admit I hate the color on this one as well. So when it comes to the choices of the colors, they're amazing. Well, double quotes that is. they're awful. But I have to admit, when it comes to details, for something that's on the budget, they look amazing. They genuinely look amazing. Anyway, this one doesn't have windows in the front, so when it comes to opening the doors, yep, I would definitely like to drive one of those in the future. Now, final thoughts. You're about to see what I just unboxed, as you're about to see on your screen right now. And this was the third and not the final part of the Christmas showcase. All of those 4 parts will be posted on the Christmas Eve. And well, I'll see you on part 4 of the saga that will close this mini-series. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends or anywhere else. Subscribe to the channel because it helps me a lot. And follow me on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the last video of the series, part 4, and on the other videos I may post, because I will have a pretty, well, not stressful, but I have to study a lot in the coming period, and I may have to reduce my activity and to postpone some videos for now. Well, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.